I believe Michael has comments now that he wants to read.
Yes, it's easier for me to stand and orate, so. Yeah.
Chair, why don't we have Pete's Coffee?
Because Jordan's a Starbucks person.
That's right across the street.
We will continue to work with anybody who wants to operate a business here. Unfortunately, we have not been approached, but I can tell you that there is a certain assistant city manager that shares your love for Pete's Coffee, who's hounding me just as much, if not more than you.
Who happens to be a great 49er fan.
Just hold on. Jordan may be able to bring you a mic. Oh, we don't have one set up. A mic.
Can you borrow this one?
No, it doesn't go that way.
Okay.
Good evening, Madam Chair, distinguished commissioners, Mr. Davis. I sit before you today to address a crucial and often overlooked nuance in the language of our nation's founding document, the United States Constitution. This nuanced understanding is not merely an academic principle, but a foundational one to how we interpret and uphold the principles enshrined in this pivotal text. As we delve into the preamble as follows of the Constitution, we encounter two seemingly simple yet profoundly significant prepositions, of and for. These words, while commonplace, carry substantial weight in the context of the Constitution's purpose and ownership. Whereas, the preamble states, "We the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity, do ordain and establish this Constitution for the United States of America." Whereas, of and for serve distinct yet complementary roles. The phrase "people of the United States" employs of to indicate possession and belonging. It signifies that the Constitution is inherently a creation and possession of the people. This aligns with our understanding of. As a preposition denoting origin, possession, and relationship, rooted deeply in the historical and legal traditions we have explored as you read through the citations. That's what I'm referring to there. We have explored. It emphasizes that the Constitution is an embodiment of the collective will and sovereignty of the American people, whereas the phrase "Constitution for the United States of America" uses "for" to denote purpose and intent. Its preposition highlights the forward-looking objectives of this document to establish justice, ensure peace, provide for the defense, promote welfare, and secure liberty above all else. The research shows that "for" is historically used to indicate purpose and benefit, underscoring the Constitution's role in serving the nation and its people. Whereas, understanding these distinctions, we gain a deeper appreciation for the framers' intentions. The Constitution is not just a static document, nor merely a living testament of the people's will and aspirations. It is an expressed contract, ordained by God in heaven. It is the supreme law of the land, and it is what we have all sworn to protect. It is both a reflection of who we are of and a guide to what we strive to achieve for. Whereas, it is imperative that we honor this duality. We must remember that the Constitution belongs to all Americans. Regardless of political affiliation, it is of the people, reflecting our diverse voices and shared heritage. Simultaneously, it is for the people. guiding our actions toward a common good and a more perfect union. Whereas understanding should encourage us to approach our duties with humility and respect. Our decisions should reflect the Constitution's dual rule, recognizing both our heritage and our responsibility to serve the people, not rule the people. Therefore, let us move forward with a renewed commitment to uphold these principles, ensuring that our actions serve all people by collectively joining together to reaffirm our oaths of office, having changed this minor discrepancy. Madam Chair, I put that in the form of a motion to humbly pray for a second and, God willing, a unanimous adoption that we redo our oaths of office to change the of to its rightful place back to for.
Thank you, Michael. But because this isn't an action item on the agenda, we cannot vote for it. So
Can I move it for an action item of a more fitting date of July?
So we will ask Jordan to talk to.
So through the chair, if I can speak with Commissioner Aparicio a little bit more offline.
Okay.
If I'm understanding the motion correctly, the idea is to amend the oath of office that is taken by commissioners, and assumingly the city council has the same oath of office. I would need to check with the city clerk's office exactly where that comes from, where that's established, and such. I can return back at our next meeting with a report on what that process would potentially be. Fortunately, we don't have anybody who's looking to take the oath of office anytime soon, but I will identify with the city clerk's office and the city attorney's office where that comes from, how that's established, and who would ultimately need to be that decision maker. I believe one way or the other, it would be the city council, but once we get a little more background, we can discuss what the CAC's potential actions or agenda items could potentially be, whether that just be a simple recommendation that we relay to the council or something more formal.
Through the chair, would it be possible to participate in that discovery process?
We could definitely talk more online about that.
Fantastic.
I mean, definitely everything we have is public record, and we'd be more than happy to obviously provide that to you. I'm not even sure what the first question is, so it's tough for me to answer your question, but we will definitely talk offline and figure that out.
No, that's it. Yeah, I just want to start the conversation, especially with the city attorney. It's definitely her area of expertise.
Okay, do we have any questions in regards to Michael's presentation? Being none.
Oh, come on. You guys can
Being
ask.
that it's 8:30, I am going to adjourn this meeting until our July meeting. Meeting adjourned at 8:32.
That's why it's such a big packet.
We didn't have any minutes. No, because remember, we were going over just this, and
Now I gotta go home and look at
it
the
was
oath
more
again.
like a business meeting.
Yeah, it's just one word. Two letters needs, it's so important because like you never know.
Okay.
Two letters can change
The whole meaning of
the
something.
whole meaning of this country.
Jennifer.
And like, if we,
You see that? You didn't even
the
call her
people
name
can't
right.
come and hold us accountable for what we do. How do we ever serve them?
You see how
No wonder I didn't know her name.
Trying to talk to my buddy about this, and he's like, I just don't understand your worldview, brother.
Switch
It's like,
seats.
well, that's because you're on the left.
I didn't have a mic today, that's why I couldn't speak. Somebody took my mic away.
I did.
Monique, nice meeting you.
I like your dress. I didn't see it was green. It's my favorite color.
It was extra mic, yeah. So that was
Oh,
using
there
that
it
one,
is.
that's why.
Where's Jennifer? I didn't even see her. She was quick. She's gone.
Oh, she's right there.
Oh, I can't see. Jennifer, she's gone?
Oh,
That's
wow.
Monique. Yeah, she was, that was quick.
I thought I saw her.